Hey YouTube, what's up? How are we doing? Hope we are doing great. Yo, it's another video from Easy Forex House, and in this video we are going to be talking about what counter trend, how you can catch those counter trend moves and stuff like that. And you can just do this simply what following order flow. I'm going to make this video very brief. We're not going to waste time on this video. Just doing what following what market order flow. The thing is, you can actually what get what that intention of price for just by following what market structure. And the thing is, you don't have to do what complicate things for yourself. Just follow what the market structure, follow what the order flow and stuff like that. Doing that, you can be able to what to know the intention of price and to catch those intraday market move and stuff like that. So let me quickly do like we normally do. First of all, we do a little bit theory before we go on to the practical, isn't it? Okay, now let's say we have what this nice break of structure. We have what that higher time frame what break of structure here, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, okay, let me just do it like this to make it more realistic. Yeah, we have what that break of structure, isn't it? Yeah, we have what this break of structure here, because this is what the swing structure, and we have what this nice break of structure here, isn't it? And we okay, this is our, let's say we have this car here, we have this nice supply zone here which we want to trade from, isn't it? Yes. Okay, now since we break structure, remember after a break of structure, what do we anticipate? We anticipate what? A nice pullback, isn't it? Yes. And for that pullback to occur, the internal structure, we have to do what? Switch structure, isn't it? We want to see what a structure shift in the internal structure. Very simple. We want to see what that change of character, this guy here, this nice bearish order flow here, which would be a nice trend on the lower time frame, isn't it? Yes. This is what a break of structure, this is what a swing break of what structure over here, isn't it? Yes. And we have what our swinger here, because this is what the highest high that led to what this break of structure over here, isn't it? Yeah. So this is what our highest high, this is our swing high that led to what this break of structure, and we want to see what a pullback, isn't it? Here to mitigate what our supply zone, isn't it? And for that pullback to occur, we want to see what the internal structure of that swing leg to shift structure, and that shift what is doing what facilitating what that pullback. And this is what I mean. We want to see price do what clear what this internal high. So as you can see now, forget about the external structure. Now let's look at what the internal structure. As you can see now, this internal structure, which is what bearish, as what switch bullish here. So we have what this break of structure to the upside. As you can see, order flow was what bearish. We're breaking structure to the downside here. Broke structure here, we pull back a little bit. Broke structure, we pull back here. We break structure, and we expect what the order flow to be what bearish. But at this point, because we have what that swing break of structure, we are anticipating what a pullback. And for us to what have that sign that that pullback is starting, we want to see what the internal structure shift what bullish, isn't it? Yes, to facilitate that what that pullback, isn't it? Yeah, simple and clear. You don't have to what you don't have to what make things complex for yourself. And after what we have what that change of character in the internal structure, isn't it? Yes, we want to see price pullback, create what that inducement. Then we see price clear what that inducement, mitigate the demand zone, and we what catch what that counter trend move, isn't it? Yes. Then we catch that counter trend move up toward this supply zone here, isn't it? Yeah, very simple, guys. Just what follow what the market structure. Just differentiate what your external structure from your internal structure. Then know where the external structure what is switching to facilitate what that higher time frame pullback, isn't it? Yes, it's as simple as that. So now so like I said, we don't want to make this video too long, so let's just move into the chart that we have in front of us, and let's apply this. And this is what actually from a trade that I took on Euro USD, already smashed my take profit, and I just decided to show us how I was able to get into what that trade, isn't it? Yes. So look at this, guy. This is Euro USD, and this is in what the 4-hour time frame, isn't it? Yes. And as we can see, the 4-hour time frame is what very what bearish. As a result from what NFP, we are reacting from a weekly supply. Maybe I should go to the daily time frame so that we can see that. Okay, nice. Oh, I was actually at the 45 minutes time frame and I was calling that for us, so that was a mistake. So we had what a, if you go back in price, you see that we have what a weekly break of structure, and this whole movement here in the daily time frame was what the weekly pullback. And you see price was just breaking what those daily highs and pulling back into that weekly range, into that weekly supply. Now we are reacting off from a what a weekly supply. So we are reacting off from this range, this weekly range, isn't it? Yeah. And you see this was a good range because of what we clear out this liquidity, cost what break of structure, stuff like that. And you see this nice reaction from the weekly supply zone led to what a nice change of character in the 4-hour time frame. And as you can see in the daily, we still have what this nice break of structure here. We have what this nice break of structure here. And remember, we say what after a break of structure, what do we anticipate? We anticipate what a pullback, isn't it? Yes. And you see price is pulling back into what this daily range here. So remember, we are reacting off from what a weekly supply zone, and it could be what a strong zone because we already have what a weekly break of structure, price pullback reacting from a strong weekly zone, and this might lead to what this daily low go. It might lead to that this daily low might go. But the thing is, we don't want to what fight the trend. That is not necessary. We just want to follow what the trend. Follow what the trend. You don't have to do what fight it. Very, very simple. We have to be what logical, isn't it? Yes, simple stuff. So, as you can see, price hasn't tapped into our daily demand yet. But you see how price cleared all of this liquidity. And if you go into the 4-hour time frame, you see we have what that 4-hour break of structure and stuff like that. So let's move into the 4-hour time frame right now. Okay, nice one. This is the 4-hour time frame. Simple and clean, guys. See how price would clear all this liquidity. See, this market is always hunting for where the liquidity is, isn't it? Yeah, simple stuff. So you see how we break structure here to the upside, then price came down to what break structure again to the downside, isn't it? Yes. And remember, also after a break of structure, what do we anticipate? Anticipate a pullback, isn't it? And you see how the internal structure here shifted, and you see how price pullback mitigate what this nice supply zone over here, guys. So it's very obvious. It's a clean one, nice one, cleared what this liquidity here mitigated, and we see another nice break of structure to the downside here. So we have what this nice break of structure. BOS, yeah, boss. Okay, let me write that well. BOS, break of structure. So after the break of structure, remember, what do we anticipate? We anticipate what a pullback, isn't it? And you see we have some supply zones here. We have what this nice supply zone. We have what this nice internal high, which is just here, which is inducing what is inducement for what that supply zone above. Yeah, clean one. So we want to trade what that counter trend, isn't it? Remember, we still have this nice supply zone here, which price might just come up to react off from. So the thing is, like I said earlier, we want to follow what just structure. You see, price already mitigated this nice supply zone led to what this break of structure, isn't it? So we can just follow what the structure. Simple as that. Follow what the structure. So let's move down now to the 15 minutes time frame. As a day trader, we always want to what after getting all of those higher time frame stuff, we want to see what the 15 minutes which we use for our intraday have for us, isn't it? Yes. So as you can see, we have all this nice break of structure, and look here, guys. You see how the order flow of that higher time frame swing leg was what a nice bearish movement. See, we break structure here, we pull back, and look, guys, even in this leg, we see how what all of this internal structure, and for price to pull to back to mitigate what this supply zone here, the internal structure had to what shift. As you can see, we have what this shift here. We see this pull back here, and price mitigated. Sorry, guys, sorry about that. And price mitigated this nice supply zone here, and see how we break structure again to the downside, and you see we pull back again. We break structure, we pull back, we break structure, to the downside. This became what our recent high, and price break structure to the upside. So we have clearly what have what that nice change of character, isn't it? Yes, simple stuff. Like I said, you don't have to complicate things for yourself. We had what that nice change of what character, and just indicate that we clear this low. Have this what nice, okay. Where's my tool? Okay, yeah, this is it. We have what this nice break of structure here. Nice one. So after the break of structure to the downside, we expected this high to hold, but as you see, opportunity price took out that high, which is what a clear sign that the internal structure of this swing leg is what now bullish, isn't it? Yes, and we can follow what that bullish order flow. Yeah, simple one. We can follow what that bullish order flow because we have a break of structure and we anticipate what a pullback. Now price what has given us that indication that we are now pulling back, isn't it? Yes, clear one. And after the break of structure, now to pick what our demand zone. And so look at these guys, look at this carefully. This could be the demand zone that I would have picked, but look at how price mitigated it. So there was no clear demand there. All we have here was what this candle here. You see this candle was mitigated by this one here. So but we have the wick which was not mitigated and it cleared on the previous candle low. So it cleared liquidity and it's a good one. It was not yet mitigated. So this demand zone was the demand I picked, a good one to take my entry. And you see, no inducement, no entry. And this was how I got my inducement that gave me what that confirmation. Look at this guy here. This was the inducement because as you can see, we have what this nice demand zone coming from what this flip zone here, and so many traders will be looking to trade this. But as you can see, look here, there was no inducement here, guys. This guy is so clean, no inducement here. So this guy became the inducement for this guy, which gave me more confidence that and gave me more confirmation, having what that high probability that this guy is going to be the demand zone that price is going to react off of. And as you can see, we also have what this equal lows here, and we also have what this nice demand zone here. That week there was a nice demand zone, but the thing is, after price clear all of this liquidity here, it's enough to what push the price up. So price doesn't have to come back for this guy here. So it's very, very easy, very, very simple. You have to what be logical with your reasoning, isn't it? Yes. So there are so many traders who are looking to sell, to buy from what this order block, isn't it? Yes. And you see how price just hit their stop losses, grabbing that huge amount of liquidity, mitigating this guy and push it up. So that was where this guy was where I got what my entry. And come, let me delete this. This guy was where I got my entry and I had my order set. I posted this analysis on my Telegram channel. So I have a Telegram channel where I run I post what some daily setup, intraday setup and stuff like that. So you can join the Telegram channel. It can help in all of those processes, building of knowledge and stuff like that. So this guy was where I had what my first target. I had my first target here where I took partials. I took like 20%, 30% of my trade and break even here. And you can see how price gave us what that second entry after what taking out this high. We had this break of structure here. See price pull back to mitigate this guy. Okay, you might be wondering why didn't price mitigate this guy? You see, it already mitigated it here. So there was no demand here, and this was the nice guy to look on to. For price mitigated what this demand zone here. This guy has already been mitigated. So we have this guy here which we look for, and as you can see, there was no inducement here, so it was a low probability for price still reacted up from this guy to the upside. But I only took what my entry from here, and I didn't enter from here because I didn't get what that inducement here, isn't it? So clean. So here it is, the screenshot of the MT5 trade I took, so you can see it, guys. So my target was what that internal high here, and yes, this was my target, but actually I took off my profit from what this was where I placed my take profit from what this supply zone, because I was actually thinking maybe we could get some huge reaction from here. Price might maybe do some pullback to mitigate some zone here. As you can see, we have what this nice supply zone here. See this nice liquidity here. We have what this nice liquidity here, isn't it? Yeah. So I was thinking, okay, price might react. This supply zone might would cause a deeper pullback to mitigate this guy here. So I had my take profit here, and price would smash my take profit, leaving me with what, over 1 to, let's see the risk to reward. Okay, nice one, 1 to 12. So this was a what, nice trade with what, just a 5 pip stop loss. So this is it, guys, how to trade what, the counter trend. Hope you find this video helpful, and if you like content like this and you are new here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the like button, hit the notification button, leave a comment, and to my subscribers, always come back to watch my videos, a big shout out to you. And yeah, peace up. Please just all for these guys. Enjoy your trading, guys.